Well, hello everyone, Texie88 here and welcome to another review. And now I'm taking a look at Grandslam Entertainment's 1990 Spectrum release, Scramble Spirits. Looks like it's a Sega title, so presumably it's a conversion of an arcade game. So it looks like our controls are TF, ZX and space with formation change. Now you can have one or two players simultaneous in this, but let's have. And it looks like it's going to be a. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that music's quite nice. Yeah, I'm quite impressed with that music. So, from what I can make out, it's going to be a vertically scrolling shoot 'em up. Press enter to start. So I'm that plane that's moving about there. Oh, I've died already, that's good. Well, considering how much of a problem the vertically scrolling shoot 'em ups with busy backgrounds can be, I'm not having too much problem seeing what's going on. I mean, the bullets are nice and big, so they don't get consumed by the background the way they did in, say, Gemini Wing. If you remember, that was a bit of a problem when I. Oh God! That's so annoying. When I died that last time, I was able. Ooh, some of the bullets are a little bit hard to see again on the lighter coloured bits, like the top of this roof. See, I only just saw that, but it's still nowhere near as big a problem as it was with Gemini Wing. What? Oh, I'll use up continue. Okay. If it's continues, then that definitely suggests to me that I'm playing a coin-op conversion. Yeah. One thing that is a bit of a shame. Oh, those are well animated propellers on them. Let's see if I can get that. Yeah. So it looks like this is the closest we get to power-ups in this, which is a bit of a shame. I was just about to say, for a game that came out in 1990, I was kind of hoping that there'd be more extra weapons. But that wasn't me. That was my second player. I didn't actually. Can I get this one as well? Yeah. Oh, I see. What? I couldn't see the bullet there because of it blending in with the background. I mean, it's actually fine against the darker backgrounds, but lighter ones, the bullets are a bit too hard to see. See, look, I can barely even see my own bullets. Oh, God. Couldn't they have made the bullets flash a bit to make it a bit more easily possible to see them? Oh, God. That credit marker is a bit big. It gets in the way. I kind of would have preferred it was just something a little less obtrusive on the. Oh, God. I've lost. So pressing W actually enables me to. I'm presuming it's altering the height of it. How am I going to get past this? See, this would have been a lot easier if there were some more extra weapons. Right, I've got no more credits after this. See, when the background's like this, I can actually see the bullets a lot easier. But when it's something that's not dark in tone, then they're really quite hard to see. I mean, it plays well enough, scrolling's smooth enough. The graphics are really quite well drawn, all things considered. So it looks like the second player who I never intended to activate has already died. So I'm presuming this is a boss. Oh, damn it! I couldn't get out of that. Oh, that was a fairly interesting explosion. Damn it! Oh, God! That was a waste. Ah, good. I managed to find a gap in that, so I was able to get across. I'm glad this isn't... Yeah, he did it. I'm glad this isn't a light-coloured background, because otherwise I would have really struggled to see those bullets. Well, that's nice. On to the next stage. And now we're over a railway track by the looks of things. Ooh, I'm not keen on the way they've done that railway track. And again, a light-coloured background, I can barely see the bullets. They needed to do the bullets a bit better so you can actually see them better against this kind of background. Made the outlines of them more solid so they stand out a bit better. Good, this is one of those things that gives me a... Oh, I see. Those, if you hold down fire, those planes can act like a smart bomb. But it really could have done with more extra weapons in the game. I mean, a few years earlier it wouldn't have mattered so much, but in 1988 there were games like R-Type, and that introduced... Oh damn it! I've already keyed in the wrong letter. So that's all my lives gone and all my continues gone. So that's Scramble Spirits for the ZX Spectrum. A fairly solid shooter, but with some with a couple of problems that make the game less enjoyable than perhaps it could have been. Graphics really quite well drawn, monochrome obviously because of the Spectrum's attribute limitations, smooth scrolling, nicely drawn backgrounds, and the aeroplanes and their helicopters are well drawn and animated as well, but the bullets could have done with having more of a solid outline to them because they're just too hard to see against the lighter coloured backgrounds. The sound is fairly good. Obviously, for a 48K Spectrum, you're not going to get to anything particularly amazing, but this music's good, though. I'll give it that. And the sound serves its purpose, and it's not overly beeper-esque or harsh or anything like that. So that's good. Gameplay. Well, it generally plays really well, but my only real problems are whenever you're up against a light background, the bullets are hard to see for reasons I've already explained. And the other problem is the fact that there are no extra weapons bar those small planes that can add to your firepower and serve as smart bombs. It makes the game less satisfying than it might have been. I mean, we had R-Type just 2 or 3 years earlier, and that had a whole slew of extra weapons, and you just don't get that here. So, in that respect, it's a bit dated even for its time, which is a shame. So I'll give Scramble Spirits on the Spectrum 7 out of 10. Could have been better if there were more extra weapons. But if it's an arcade conversion, it may have been that the original arcade version didn't have them either, in which case they would have not had permission to add them. But it does unfortunately mean that the game's not quite as exciting as it might otherwise have been. So anyway, hope you enjoyed that review. Catch you on another one soon. Texie88 out.